Hello, my name is Mrs. Crane, and I am a first grade teacher here at Hampton, and this is
I am Miss Lee, and I'm also a first grade teacher here at Hampton. We both teach virtually.
we are the virtual teachers. So we're going to go ahead and go through our slides for you all. This is our town hall meeting. We're doing it virtually because your scholars are virtually. So before we get started, I want to take a moment of gratitude, and we would just like to say on behalf of the Hampton Primary Leadership Team, faculty, staff, we would like to thank each of you for your support, flexibility, and understanding as we all navigate this 2020-21 school year and all of the challenges and opportunities that come with it. So just that moment of gratitude.
Okay, this next slide says, who will be my scholars teacher? Obviously, we are the virtual teachers, so you either have Miss Crane or myself, Miss Lee, and your scholars should already be transferred over to Schoology and PowerSchool. Go ahead. So if you need anything, you can communicate to us via Schoology or through our emails.
All right, as far as attendance and grading, attendance is very important. If your scholar is unable to attend class, please make sure you send a doctor's note to myself, Ms. Crane, or Mrs. Lee within 24 hours of your scholar being absent. And also, as far as grading, we have heard your feedback regarding homework and assignments and would like to extend the assignment due date to 7 a.m. the next morning. And by the time you all see this video, your scholar should be in either Ms. Lee's classroom or my classroom, not your scholar's old classroom.
So when you log on to Schoology, I'm sure all of you have already, but this is just a quick review. You're going to log into the class link. There should already be a link already on your Google Chrome. If you don't have the Google Chrome, the link is right there. You can click on that to access Schoology, and the icon looks like this with the S in the middle.
And this is what it will look like if you were a parent. This is Trinity Harper is my baby, and this is basically, again, what it'll look like. Make sure you all have parent access to Schoology as well, which I'm pretty sure by now you all have that access.
Scholar expectations. This is for school supplies and uniforms. First of all, with school supplies, you've already had the first round of scholar kits delivered to you, or you should have come here and pick it up. So the second scholar kits, we're getting ready to work on that, Ms. Crane and I, so we will let you know when that's available. And then as far as uniforms concerned, your scholar does not need to wear a uniform, but they need to wear school appropriate clothing while they are in class.
Which means no pajamas. All right, now for the moment that you all have been waiting for. Miss Lee is going to explain the schedule for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday if your scholar is in that first group. And then I'll explain the schedule for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday if your scholar is the second group.
Okay, so if I were a scholar in Group A, I would log on to my teacher's Zoom at 8 o'clock and stay with her until 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, we will have recess, and during that recess time, we'll probably ask our scholars to turn off the camera and have 30 minutes of recess. And also the same for lunch. If we ask anything different of you, we will definitely communicate to you all. So it's like we want to have lunch with our kids on Zoom, then we'll definitely communicate that out to you. But that's just an hour of a break, pretty much. They will come back on at 11:15 for specials. So there is that time where we have a review, and if we do have that time, then we'll call you back. But I think it would be easier just for everybody to come back at 11:15 for specials, and specials will be on Zoom. So they'll come back on to our Zoom at 11:15. So that's why we ask you not to log off on Zoom during the recess and lunch time.
Mm-hmm.
After specials at 12:10, you are to log off of Zoom. So we'll say bye to you all. And this is your work that you will be doing independently on Schoology or on another app that you can access through ClassLink. So from 12:10 to 12:45, there would be a read aloud video that Ms. Crane will provide, as well as a closed reading video, and there might be some assignments that will be posted on Schoology in a folder. And we will go through this together once we have all of that on Thursday and Friday with you all. And then from 12:50 to 1 o'clock, we'll have a brain break, and the kids can, again, this is on their own. So there's a folder on Schoology that will provide with brain breaks in there. You can click on one of those links and have them do a brain break. Then at 1 o'clock to 1:20, there'll be a writing video on Schoology. So again, these are all found in the folder for that particular day. Then we'll do STEM scopes, brain break, and then Eureka, and then independent reading or reading eggs. So anything that is an assignment will be due at 7 a.m. the following day. And we will make sure to communicate that and put that on Schoology for you.
Thank you, Ms. Lee. So Ms. Lee explained that Group A group. So the Group A group, like she said, you'll be logged in on Zoom from 8 to 10 a.m. So you may ask, well, what is my scholar going to do if they're not logged on? So that Group B group would basically from 8 to 8:35, there will be a read aloud that, like Ms. Lee said, that I would provide for you all. And your scholar would just read that. Not read. They will look at that video which is on Schoology from 8:35 to 8:45. They'll have a brain break that they can do, and that also will be on Schoology. We'll have a folder of just a lot of brain breaks, or you could just do whatever you want to do, honestly. And then from 8:45 to 9:05, they'll have that writing video on Schoology, the STEM scopes, which will be on Schoology, and then they'll have another brain break from 9:20 to 9:35. And then from 9:35 to 10 o'clock, they'll have a Eureka video, which is our math video that will come from Ms. Lee. And then from 10 to 10:30, we'll have recess. And then 10:30 to 11, it'll be lunch. And then from 11:15 to 12, that's when everyone will be on the same Zoom and we'll have specials. And then it basically flip-flop. So whatever Group A was doing in the morning with their teacher, Group B will do that once they log on to our Zoom. And then from the day will basically end at 2:35 for the Group B scholars.
Okay, so our virtual learning for Wednesdays will look different because remember that's for in-person people, that's a short day. So for Group A, so we're still splitting Group A and Group B so that we can keep track of our scholars a little bit easier, and we'll be able to hear them on Zoom as well, because right now it's kind of a lot with everybody together. Okay, so from 8 to 9:30, we're going to be logging in to Zoom with our teacher. From 9:30 to 11, this is kind of like, just think of college. Like it's just time for them to finish any assignments. If there are assignments that are on ExactPath, we'll tell you. They can read, they can do reading eggs. And then from 11 to 11:30, they'll have lunch on their own, then recess. And then the rest of the day is offline for the teacher. So the scholar is to watch the read aloud video and the closed reading video on Schoology. There's a brain break. Then from 12:45 to 1 o'clock, they can watch their writing video. They'll do STEM scopes. They'll have a brain break, and then Eureka, and their day will end at 2 o'clock. So it's a lot of independent time on Wednesday.
Yes. So while Group A is logged on with the teacher, Group B, what you'll be doing is basically the same thing as you would on Monday Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's just the only thing is the day is shorter. So we'll end at 2 o'clock. So from 8 to 8:35 will be the read aloud again, and then you'll have the brain break from 8:35 to 8:45. Then you'll have the writing video on Schoology from 8:45 to 9. And like Miss Lee said, this is basically all self-paced. They'll do this on their own. And from 9 to 9:15, that'll be the science STEM scopes video. Then from 9:15 to 9:30 would be the brain break. From 9:30 to 10 would be that Eureka video that Miss Lee provides. From 10 to 10:30 is recess. And from 10:30 to 11 is lunch. From 11 to 12:30, they'll log on to Zoom with the teacher. So basically, Group A will flip flop and do what Group B is doing, and Group B will flip flop and do what Group A is doing. We know that this is a lot of information, and we just ask for grace throughout this process. It will get easy. It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of commitment on both of our parts to get this done. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to add that yes, the scholar is expected to finish their assignments, but you don't, if it's during their independent time, they don't really have to do the brain break from, for 15 whole minutes,
Exactly.
right? Like it can just be the scholar is done watching the video and they're done with their assignment and they're done.
They're done. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you for that.
But yeah, assignments will be it. I just want to make sure that everybody's on board with like the grades, and that the same expectations are still there for grading.
Exactly. So like she said, the same expectations are there, and we have it to where the scholars can turn in their work at 7 a.m. the following day. So if we assign something on Monday, it is not due until Tuesday at 7 a.m. All right, we're going to move forward. So we talked about those Scholar Learning Kits. Just in case you would need to come up here before the Scholar Learning Kits, we just included this on here. So the hours, the primary lobby, will be closed from 7:30 to 8, and they will also be closed from 3 to 4. And then on Wednesdays, the primary lobby will be closed from 1:30 to 2:30. So just be mindful of that when we do set a date and send that out to you all as far as the next Scholar Learning Kit pickup. Just note that if it's on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday, the lobby will be closed from 7:30 to 8:30, and then from 3 to 4. And then on Wednesdays, it'll be closed from 1:30 to 2:30.
And I was just going to add real quick that when you come here to pick up their Scholar Kits, you'll still have to go through the screening process.
Yes, so you will have to take your temperature. Just please make sure that you're following the CDC guidelines. Wear your mask. I know you've seen me throughout this whole video pulling my mask up. It's very uncomfortable, but we just, for the safety of our staff and for the safety of the scholars that are here, we just ask that you all, wear your mask and complete that process before coming to the school.
Yeah, we have our contact info is through Schoology. I'm sure that you'll be able to access that. If you ever need us, you can always talk to us on Zoom or however best. But we're always available for you and your scholar.
Always. Thank you for taking this time out to watch this video. We thank you for your partnership, and we will see you all later. Have a good one.
Bye.